Shawparkcomplex presents Tobago Grassroots Talent. Ordinary people with extraordinary talent. Follow us at shawparkcomplex, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Check us out, Tobago Grassroots Talent. Welcome to Tobago Grassroots Talent, and it's a joy to be here once again. I'm John Arnold, Executive Coordinator at Shawpark and host, and of course, with me the really wonderful person, Nikia Paul, co-host. Welcome, Nikia. Here we are again, not so?
Yeah, episode 5, almost at the end of this series, or second to last episode.
Coming down to the end, and I tell you, today, what I can tell you is the talent today is what I call real good material from the grassroots perspective. Today we have performances from Lekoto, Bethel, Plymouth, Lowlands, Canby, Belgarden, and I think that's really standing out to me, Nikia, that we have all this talent from all different geographical spaces in Tobago. For me, that speaks volume. But again, we want to welcome you to this show, and we know that you look forward to being with us. And this evening, we're going to be sharing the talent of, very talent from Tobago. And we're going to be talking about sponsors, and we'll talk a bit about the finals and all that. But we want to get things kicking right off with contestant number 1. Nikia, this performance is a duet, Desi and Shelly, and the name of the song is Holiday Love. Let's welcome Desi and Shelly with Holiday Love.
Sweet love. We wish the vibes of the holiday becomes the vibe of every day. We wish the love of the holiday becomes the love of every day.
Since me a little boy, me get to realize Christmas time does bring in a better vibes, and people have the tendency to be really nice. A time where families does reunite with plenty laughing and plenty smiles. It seem like the whole world does empathize, but most of all, the biggest delight we does aim over Jesus Christ.
We wish the vibes of the holidays become the vibes of every day. We wish the love of the holiday becomes the love of every day.
Me say, with no generosity, them giving out hampers. Christmas babies getting milk and pampers, and NGOs just get the most sponsors. From the politicians, yes, to fake Santas. Gifts are come, half and foreign. Some are send down box, some are send down barrel. But most of all, the beautiful thing with us here, Mama the King.
We wish the vibes of the holiday become the vibes of every day. We wish the love of the holiday becomes the love of every day. Holiday love, sweet love.
whether Christian, Muslim or Hindu, everybody does their in a good mood. People are get together and cook food, and them no want hear no bad news. People are clean up them place and yard. People are increase them faith in God. Some people them no really care about God, but me I highlight the good, not the bad.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Let me let you jump out first.
Well, I was about to say, if you would like to vote for Desi and Shelly, now is the time to vote for them by commenting Desi and Shelly in the comment section now. Miss Arnold, I really, really like this submission. It's a husband and wife duo, so I really, really like that. We're coming down to Christmas time, so it's very appropriate. And I love the effort that they would have put into it in terms of recording it, and just the general theme and message of the song itself.
Yeah, I was impressed with that. I was also impressed with the fact that I'm still curious. Is it an original piece? It sounds as though they wrote it. Desi, of course, I know Desi is really, really good at that kind of extempo rap in there. And again, in the putting the dance all with the kind of R&B finish. And I love the guitar work on it. Beautiful, beautiful performance. And again, I love the whole aim of the grassroots was to catch people in their space. They look as though they just enjoy themselves in the gallery, or something like that. And I can't get the whole area. But I really, really think that that's a wonderful start. Want to welcome all of you, especially those of you out of not in Trinidad and Tobago on the World Wide Web, of course, and experiencing what we have here in Tobago called the Tobago Grassroots Talent Competition. All right? Time for competitor number 2.
Competitor number 2 is Mr. Antonio Jordan. He is from Bethel, and this is his song, his collaboration called Big Dream.
I'm a Bible, now left. Never. You know, see my life sweet like sex. Oh, girl, my sharp oscillators. Be a money that's I make that check the success, yo. I'm on the scheme in the city team. Big move, man, I make and them never see. Yo, I got the big dreams. Alright. As a youth, things is tough. Never knew some my life would have been rough. Survival of the kid down, so I'ma stay up. Some of my friends done switch already. Can't tell when last them see the Eddie. Couple of my loved ones done gone, them gone already. Yo, them gone already.
If the money not make dog, me can't function. Look how long man down in the dungeon. Thank God to make you see over yonder and see how far that me come from. And look how hard man I work, dog. Them said that me can make it further. Future dark, so me no look back. If you run fast, so me go foot that. Run fast, me no run zigzag. Them love talk, but me no really chit chat. So bring facts, cause me no deal with fiction. Smoking this weed like an addiction. Tell them keep their social distance. Cause my team just make a quick response. And BTL just a work hard. Yo, King of Chad, I tell them.
My 30, I'm a Bible, I left.
Never.
You know, see my life sweet like sex.
Whoa.
Girl, my sharp oscillators. Be a money that's I make dog check the success, yo. I'm on the scheme in the city team. Big move, man, I make and them never see.
Yo, we got the big dreams.
Alright.
Survival. Survival.
If you would like to vote for Antonio, aka DreamLeader, you can comment his name now in the comment section below. Miss Arnold, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that was it. I mean, the theme, survival, how you overcome that, looking at others having great success in their life, and the lead guy, Antonio, of course, this has to be, obviously, it seems as though it's his own composition, and I'm very interested when I see creatives create their own composition and speaking about the reality of life as they see it, you know, the expression of their space and what they are experiencing, and that's still a powerful thing about society and communities. Technically, there were some issues with the music and the balance between the music and the voice, but I think in terms of the message, he was able to get his message out in the style that he gave. Tobago Grassroots, you know.
Yeah, if it's one thing that I have to say, I mean, not all of our contestants have access to like, you know, certain types of equipment, and I know that they would have had their challenges. They had to borrow someone's phone to record it because he lost his phone with the recording. So it's definitely a valiant effort, and I definitely appreciate, you know, just the efforts that they would have put forward to be a part of the show.
Risia, what I want to tell you is at the end of the exercise, what we need to do is go through some of these experiences that you've been able to, because the interaction tells you some of the real problems in the creative sector in Tobago. And it'd be good if we start to compile those and start to look at how we can assist in pulling that and, you know, kind of dealing with the gaps that as we see them. Competitor number 3. A young lady with a big voice. This is Nikia. I think it's Nikia or Nikia. Nikia Scott. And she's doing A Change Is Going to Come, which is a powerful, powerful song. Here's a cover version by Nikia Scott. A Change Is Going to Come.
It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond that sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go keep telling me hang around. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Dun, 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 dun. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there's been time that I thought I could last for long, but now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will.
Wow.
Yeah, we say that's what you call a good voice. Really beautiful, beautiful voice. She's full of expression, and she did these glissando kind of effects where she, slide the notes and really full of potential. And let me just tell you, that's a good voice, good performance, and we'll see how she does in the competition.
If you would like to vote for Nikia Scott, comment Nikia now in the comment section below to vote for her. I'm really impressed with her submission, Mr. Arnold. I feel like each week when it is people register, like you just never know what to expect. Yeah. And for me, I was really blown away when it is that I saw her submission. Very, very impressed with her submission.
I mean, one of the things that hit me one night while just thinking through that, if it's COVID now, but what would be nice is if we can call everybody out of the COVID season and speak to everybody, because I think we need to congratulate every single one who has come forth. I mean, this is the 5th episode, but I think it'd be nice if we call everybody together and literally form a kind of unit that will deal with starting to collaborate, getting the kind of programs, and start that off as a test place. Because, it's just wonderful talent in Tobago that we have to do something about it,
As we move along to contestants number 4, this is a dancing group, and they are the Tobago Dancing Dolls with their piece titled The Carnival Spirit.
You better start whining, we want to be playing, come, we celebrate. Join up in it, rise, we want to wine everybody, smile, show you so that's of the universe. This carnival have a different kind of energy. The music getting louder. And soon the whole wide world gonna hear about me. Through the power of the soca. I can feel it in my veins and capillaries, like a blessing from the Father. I know we jumping on the notes and the melodies. Start to throw up all your Anna, hey. Party, till the mañana. Come and follow the banner, follow the soca. Time for we to go party, till the mañana. All over the savannah, we going nana. Time for we to go party. See anybody, please see my camera. Can we start the carnival of banner? Why not follow the truck? Hey, please see anybody, please see my camera. Can we start the carnival of banner? Why not follow the truck? Come on, we can't tell ya. Show me the range on ya. Why not the station? Why not the station? Come on, we can't tell ya. Show me the range on ya. Why not the station? Why not the station? You better stop whining. Down is a whining day. Who wants to be baby? Come, let me celebrate. Try up in the vibes. Who wants to wine? Everybody smile. Show me all your energy. Till the mañana. Come and follow the banner. Follow the soca. Time for we to go party. Till the mañana. All over the savannah. We going nana. Time for we to go party. See anybody? Please see my camera. Let me start the carnival of banner. Why not follow the truck? Please see anybody? Please see my camera. Let me start the carnival of banner. Why not follow the truck? Come on, we can't tell ya. Show me the range on ya. Why not the station? Why not the station? Come on, we can't tell ya. Show me the range on ya. Why not the station? Why not the station? You better start whining down. Everybody start whining down. Come and whine on the stage. Come and jump on the stage. Release the stress and the rage. Aye, let go and jump up. I say release it. And boy, you to jump up. I say release it. Throw your hand in the sky and get ready to fly. Yeah. But we to go party, release the animals. Release the bacchanals. Let me start the carnival of banner. Why not follow the truck? Release the animals. Release the bacchanals. Let me start the carnival of banner. Why not follow the truck? Come on, we can't tell ya. Show me the range on ya. Why not the station? Why not the station? Come on, we can't
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Dancing Dolls featured there kind of several performances. Bamboo dance, bamboo, limbo, human limbo, along with some of the carnival moves and so on. Creatively, nice concept of the carnival spirit. And let's hear what were your thoughts?
For me, I think that one of the initial things that I thought when I saw this submission, I was also considering the fact that, okay, more than likely Carnival 2021 is going to be virtual. And I thought that it was good that they were kind of getting a head start on, just curating content. That was my perception of it as well. Yeah.
No, that's good thinking actually. That's good thinking, because that may well be one of the angles we may have to come from. There you had the music of Marshall Montano featuring prominently there. But again, good contribution, good submission, and we wish them the best.
Yes.
Competitor number 5, young man, Raychards Kerr, and he's singing a song called Home. And he's from the village of Bethel. And so let's welcome Raychards Kerr with My Home.
So much dying every day, and the guns keep coming in, and the songs you hear them play, innocent as I listening. They might tell you, say, don't trust nobody, but them have a virgin. How the hell this is happening? Before them friend make one mistake, there's no more forgiving. Kill everybody and kill everything. But you know that we have made our destiny. But if it's your will, please let this cup pass from me. 'Cause there is a sickness only you have the cure. So I don't want to live here anymore. If this is my home, then I don't want to live here anymore. 'Cause I heard laughter coming from you, Lord. Please send a child and sweep me off this floor. I don't want to one thing I love when legends were around, the music make you move your feet to the sound of the beat, and you get high above the song. And when a simple conversation help uplift the nation, then we'll spread the love around. But if I come to show love and still we don't know love, then I swear I'm leaving time. And you know that we have made our destiny. But if it's your will, please let this cup pass from me. 'Cause there is a sickness only you have the cure. But I don't want to be here anymore. If this is my home, then I don't want to live here anymore. 'Cause I heard laughter coming from you, Lord. Please send a child and sweep me off this floor. 'Cause I don't want to live life if this is my home. Then I don't want to live there anymore. Yo, you see all the wicked people about there? It's about them out. One love and unity in the place right now. And most of all respect. See what she said. Respect.
Yeah, this is my. I love that voice, boy. I love that voice. That's a reggae voice. That's a beautiful.
I mean, we can't get away from the fact that the video itself is very, very grassroots in his porch and so on.
My brother, I love it. He's barefooted, and it's all natural, and You know, he's really putting it down. I was really, really impressed with the effort. But what really caught me, the voice.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Really, really, really beautiful voice. And that's why, going back to my point, we really have to find a way to get these guys together in one space and talk to them. I must do this when we finish with the program, to talk to everybody about how they can move their career and their creative juices to another level. Must. Yeah.
As we move along to our second to last contestant, we have Miss Ingrid Matthew, aka Lady IB, with her song "What You Gonna Do."
Do what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do. Will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do. Will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. No money is plenty. You will be Vikey. Every day is a lie. You're drinking whiskey and wine. One day it's gonna done. Yes, one day there will be none. So many kids on the street, they're here with nothing to eat. Easy come, easy go. You got to think about tomorrow. You better pull up your stuff. Watch all your things in your back and tell me what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Tell me what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Got your inheritance, them girl won't give you a chance. They hear you got the money, so they bringing you honey. Friends you never knew you had, saying they love you so bad. Wait till the money done, see how fast them same friends will done. Now you're big and you're bad, but one day things will get hard. Tell me what will you do when hard times pick up with you, and tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Tell me what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Hard time coming, hard time right here now, you know. Put away and tell me what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Tell me what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Tell me what you're gonna do, will you run away? Tell me what you're gonna do when hard time come your way. Yeah. Yeah. When a hard time come your way.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, Ingrid, but I don't know in the Calypso world, I know as IB, but she's an amazing composer, amazing Calypsonian also. And I haven't seen her sing on the 10th stage for a bit, but definitely, again, you can hear the quality of the Calypso. There were some challenges on the technical side, yes. But I think in terms of the ethos of the composition and the fact that she really, this song, you know, as I said, beyond the message, I think, what you're gonna do, I think she was able to ably demonstrate that and showcase that in her performance. Yeah, I mean, apart from the technical thing, you know, but if she does get to the next step, we can certainly suggest some ways that can be done, you know, dealt with.
If you would like to vote for
yeah, go
Ingrid,
ahead.
comment Ingrid now, Lady IB, in the comment section now.
Yes, now. All right, so a final competitor, contestant for today, a final competitor will be Amanda Griegg. And she's from Belgarden. And the name of the song is Get Up. And I think you would enjoy this. Let's welcome Amanda Griegg, competitor number 7.
Yeah.
Let me hear what are your thoughts first?
I really enjoyed this submission. It sounds like an original piece to me. I've never heard this song. Have you?
Yeah. No, I don't know it. That's what went through my mind. Also. And I wondered. I happened to know Amanda years ago, in terms of seeing her and hearing her sing sometime before. But again, this thing about You see, she did it, I think, in a space in a house. And I'm really, really glad about seeing how people, this idea about the grassroots in your space, it doesn't matter where it is, in your drawing room, in your gallery, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, we have seen it all.
Yeah.
And that, I think, has been a really commendable thing, that people are willing to just let us get the talent and get it in whatever space that you do. Very nice voice, very nice performance, and you can see she's passionate about what she's doing. And I think all together was indeed a beautiful performance. Beautiful performance. I think, Ricia, we can safely say, for these last 5 episodes, we've really, really seen, all a plethora of talent. Just so and different, diverse, and in different spaces from different places in Tobago. That for me means, as one of the metrics of the show, I think that has been a tremendous success for us here at Shawpark Complex.
I definitely agree with that. For me, I know that on the show we definitely have a mixture of some people who are a bit more seasoned, some people who are still developing their talents. But for me, there's some individuals that definitely stick out. For example, from episode 1, Christopherson Isaac. For me, I would definitely love to hear Christopherson's song well mastered. I would love to see him on stage. For me, I feel like this show, we definitely would have been able to provide a platform to people who are still unearthing and developing their talent. And for me, I'm very excited about that, because there's so many people that I didn't necessarily know before that I would have been introduced to on this show. So it's definitely very encouraging for creatives on the island.
Yeah, I think, the Tobago House of Assembly has just initiated the Tobago Performing Arts Company, and we wait to see how that unfolds. That certainly would be one of the avenues for helping to develop some of these. My own dream, as part of the Shawpark pillars, as you know, was the whole idea of having the cultural development in the performing arts, with dance floors and black box for drama and contemporary music, which is what we really need, not just for the gospel, but for the other genres that exist, whether it be jazz, rock, dancehall, reggae, And those things have been there. We've been talking about these things for years. So I think now that TPAC is here, we will obviously see where it goes. And some of these same persons that we have been experiencing can certainly have that as a launching pad for development, for training, for development, and so on. Well, I know your favorite part is coming, the results from episode 4.
Okay, so we know that a lot of people would have just been on to see this, so we're not going to keep you all any longer with this. So the results from episode 4 are, in first position, we have Miss Rianne Lindsay with her dance Tap Fever. In second place, we have Purpose, the duo. They would have done their cover of My Heart Will Go On. This was definitely another tough episode for the judges, Mr. Arnold. They were so impressed with several of the contestants that we had. I know that they particularly enjoyed even Cody, aka Beanie J, with his submission and so on.
Yeah, in talking, we don't get involved in the judging, but sometimes I when I look at the comments, I also ask the judges, well, give me a little more heads up on it. And the judges, they commended several of the acts, several of the persons. Some of it was pretty fresh. But in terms, I really want to make the point that the issue of having both the judging on social media and the judging on the judges, by the judges, is what speaks to the actual results at the end of the day. So the social media is 50%, and the judges' results another 50%. So it really speaks to performers, also encouraging their fan base, encouraging their friends to be part of this, because that's critical to how you get to amass points at the end of the day. And so the results, I always tell people the judge's decision is final, and there's nothing we can do about that. We are just the hosts and the organizers, but we don't get involved at all in the judging of the results. We don't move them around. We do nothing. And as I said, the platform, similar to music festival, pacing one another on the road to excellence, I think is what we are more concerned about. Yeah.
And in terms of the finalists that have qualified so far, this is just a reminder about the mandatory workshops that we're going to be having at the end of the month, where it's all about developing your skills in the music industry, how to brand, how to market yourself. And we're going to be extending this invitation to all of the participants. However, it's mandatory for all of the finalists so far.
Yeah. And also reminding them that they have to do a brand new piece, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way the show will have real new content. I'm pleased so far. I think we have the variety. I'm looking forward to the finals, but I'm telling you, I'm really looking forward to that. Let's talk a bit about our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we don't have a show. Yeah, I want to thank the Tobago House of Assembly. The B Mobile, they have actually donated a phone, and we want to thank Miss Warwick, Jamila Warwick, for support, and also all those at the TSTT, B Mobile. Want to thank Frederick Morton, Tempo, Eventology, my dear friend Derek Lewis, and of course Elvis Rajman and the State Solutions, Ken Jones and the big movement he has there with Joan Motors. My dear friend at Veltronics, want to thank him. Baby Thorn, my dear brother in the music, laboring and really pushing to have artists in Tobago do well. Doggy down at Trinbago downtown, he now has a plaza in Spring Garden. I want to thank him for supporting us. Eastern Credit Union, want to thank you a lot. All right, donating both shares and deposit for the person who will get this prize will obviously have to open that at Eastern Credit Union. Want to thank Music TT, the board directors there, and also Melissa Jimenez, and of course JQA Music Events and Tours Limited for the support for this program. Want to thank all our sponsors. I think we are glad to have our sponsors. At the end of the day, all the artists, all the finalists will gain not only knowledge, but yes, you will have a prize. And certainly this was not an exercise for you to think in terms of, hey, I'm gonna get a Mercedes Benz. I would love to give a Mercedes Benz, but at the end of the day, it's really about showcasing the Tobago talent and moving and getting the platform for entertainers to showcase. I know it's also important to tell people about the last show, Ricia.
So episode 6 is the last qualifying show. That would be on the 21st of November. If you would like to be a part of the show, that is your last opportunity to get on. If it is that you'd like to register, you just go to our social media. The registration form links are all over Facebook and Instagram. Reach out to us. It is the final opportunity to be part of this. Right? And be
Yes.
sure to like, follow, and subscribe all of our social media.
Yes.
All of our handles are at Shawpark Complex. We have tons of content, not just Tobago Grassroots. We have tons of information about Shawpark or team, and we also have collaborations with artists. We recently had sit down
Rhythm
with
Nation.
Rhythm Nation Collective, Jamwa the artist. Very, very interesting. So be sure to look around while you're here.
Yeah, I really want to encourage you. If you missed that session we had with Jamoy and Rhythm Nation, you should go back. It's on our page. Go back and check it out and have the experience. I'm sure we're going to show it again, Reese. I'm sure we'll show it again as part of our programming. We'll certainly feature it again. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. It's been our joy. It's been our pleasure. I really enjoyed today's program. Do hope you enjoy the program. Want to thank you, Risa, for being such a steady support here and for really doing a lot of the work in the back room. All right. Really a lot of good support there. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. And we see you for a final episode on
In
November
2 weeks.
the 21st, in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.